Oh, righty. Uh, Over here. This. Play it up. Dress myself. Just a just a wee bit. Ah, take a good look. Pass everything. Oh, that's. Then what if I do this right here? Alrighty. Seems to be everything recording. Everything is up, up, up. That's muted because that should not be recorded whatsoever. Okay, okay. I'll have to test that. Hmm. I can't test it now though. Hmm. All right.
What'd you say, Phil?
I didn't say anything yet. Um, getting ready to
You ain't
start.
hooked it up yet.
I hooked it up. We're getting ready to start it. I mean, I'm live on stream. I just haven't started the pod episode just yet. It's gonna be a short one. Probably 30 minutes to an hour long.
Okay.
Nothing long today, which is fine. We're getting ready to have an episode during the week. So, right. Let's see. Move this. I got some prearrangement. Right. All right. Do this book club first. Mm. Welcome to another edition of Chillwood Zone and Company. I'm your host, as per usual. A pop's popped up. Um, he's been a regular lately, so he's popped up. Uh, Starting off this segment or this episode, I should say, with a little bit of book club. Um, those who don't know, I dropped another book called "Stability is Resistance" on Kindle and Amazon. Paperback. Uh, Paperback seemed to look right, I guess, somewhat better than the hardback. So once I can fix that hardback, I'll release the hardback again. But I have another book gonna drop this month actually called Borrowed Face. It's a horror thriller slash supernatural. You guys should enjoy it. I'm not gonna give too much, but uh, it's gonna be a good book. Uh, so hopefully you guys check that one out as well. Um, then we have a series coming out. I'm not gonna give too much information on that just yet. Um, I posted the pictures before for the cover of the book. One has been decided for that said book. And the next time you guys hear about that book is when we start doing a little bit more of a promotional push for the books. Um, all these new books that I'm writing are obviously are under a pen name, which is, if anybody who follows me on my social media gaming platforms, it's very easy to find the pen name, because I use it quite a bit. Um, and every now and then I'll probably just drop that pen name out there for people so they can go look up the books. But my goal is to get a decent library of books out there. As I tell people about the pen name, unless others discover it randomly and enjoy it and leave good reviews uh, for others to read. But these are my little puppies. So I had a test subject came out, and for the hard copy of the book, like I said, the hard copy, it just did not print to my liking. Uh, it messed up a lot that it wasn't supposed to mess up. And for some reason, it looked good on the paperback, but for hardback, it just did not look the same. So, and I could be mistaken. I mean, it looked good on the computer when you look at it. Um, I'll find out. I'll most likely have to pull that one if I order it and it doesn't look how I want it to look. Um, but fingers are crossed that the paperback version came out just right. Um, just right. We're gonna start doing some simple covers for these books. A little bit unique ones. Let's see. Uh, Last week we talked about quite a bit of conspiracies. Mm. Oh yeah, 'cause I got that out. But using a lot of data there. Um, talked about a lot of conspiracies last week with Ego, and I think Pops pulled up for some of it towards the end.
Yep. Yep. Queen supposed to be on here today, she said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I
Mm.
talked to her earlier today. Yeah, I talked to her earlier. She said she was going to be on here.
Let's see. Oh, the conspiracy about the ocean. Earth's the last frontier. Um, hmm. This is where things get a little weird without needing aliens. Over 80% of the ocean is still unexplored. We've discovered new species constantly. Creatures already found looking almost alien like, giant squid, deep sea fish, um, bioluminescent life. because the deep ocean is pitch black under crushing pressure, harder to explore than space in some ways, there could be absolutely unknown life forms still undiscovered, but nothing confirmed, which would make sense. Like, uh,
Uh,
like we can't go down there, but just imagine like you fuck up the ocean and there is like life down there, like actual beings in the water that can, come up to the surface. Now, mind you,
Fucking A.
that gravitational pull down there in that deep ocean is strong because it's crushing. But
Oh,
if they're able
hell
there you
no.
go.
to live down there and sustain something like that, and hypothetically speaking, if those creatures came up to the surface where we were at, where it wasn't as restricting of a force, oh, they would massacre us. Oh, would not have to worry about
Yo,
aliens coming
I
from
had
What up,
above.
Diego?
what up? So I had no idea. I'm like, yo, I don't see him in there. I'm checking periodically, but not paying attention enough apparently.
Oh
What's
yeah, I'm
going
here.
on?
What up, bro?
What
What
up,
up?
though?
What up, Yami? What up? What
I
up?
beat you. I beat you to the pod today.
Nah, you big time. I didn't even. I'm like, yo, is he doing it? I didn't see nothing.
For those who don't,
I should have known. I should have known he didn't. He wasn't gonna say nothing. He just go right into like, nigga, you know what time it is. I should
every
have
Sunday,
known.
bro. Every Sunday.
Yeah, yeah, I know.
Y'all see me in
Listen,
war.
listen.
That's why I said afterwards when you asked me to pull up for 2K.
Yeah, when you said afterwards, I didn't even put two and two together because I seen you in there in the other Discord, in
Yeah, because I
Common
was
Boys
playing
Discord.
prior. Yeah, I was playing prior with JP before. I was like, let me
Yeah.
play. I was like, let me play a match real quick before I start the pod. I saw you were on Arc. I was like, well, he's probably rocking Arc with Billy for a bit. I was like, you know what? He probably doesn't have his topic to talk about. So,
Shit,
we're
nigga,
probably
I was
gonna
going to talk about
free ball it
nigga.
again.
Nah, you know damn son. Honestly, I keep it a band with you. The topic I was off the rip thinking about is did they clone Jim Carrey, son? And I think they did.
he just
You
put
don't think John? You don't think they did?
he just had face surgery, man. He just finally gave in and had that cosmetic surgery.
Said that his family made a post a little minute ago saying that he was in the care of a particular facility, and they was like, yeah, keep your prayers with us. Like a minute ago. I ain't gonna lie. I think oh my god, I just died. Damn. I think, in all honesty, that might be the case. Like, I wouldn't be
Uh,
surprised
I mean,
because
it could be, but I'm gonna say without any physical proof, and say he
all
probably
right,
just gave in facelift, bro.
his
It's getting up there.
what I would say, why I say like that's the case. Even when it came down to his like that speech that he did in France, how he normally speaks about that icon shit and all that, he does not. He don't do none of that. Oh yeah, well thank you. I'm grateful for you guys calling me an icon. He don't believe in none of that shit. He always downplayed that icon shit and how it wasn't meaningless. It was meaningless bullshit and all of that. He would always say that. So the fact of how oh yeah, I'm overwhelmed with gratitude that you guys feel like I'm the icon, and this is, you know, he was not on that timing.
Hmm.
Yo,
I'm not
John,
gonna
I'm gonna go.
lie.
Let me go on the pod. Let me disappear for a minute. I'm gonna go do the pod. I'm so mad I missed this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I didn't see his speech because I don't watch those things. But
Now
yeah,
I didn't
I
watch.
do know what you talk about him saying though, like about him not really caring for it, like that, because that's kind of been his person. So like if he did swap like that, I mean, yeah, it's a
No,
possibility,
it's,
it's a
it's
strong
it's it's a
possibility.
little bit of everything, dog. It's not just the one thing in particular. His face is different. Like the facial structure is entirely different.
You
Granted, he had facial surgery and all that. Cool, I hear that. but his eyes is different. His voice is different. His mannerisms is different. He does not come across as the same Jim Carrey as he once did. That's why I'm saying there's something off about this nigga,
What do you
man.
think about Martin
And
then? Because you know Martin, I
Martin,
don't know if you've seen Martin. He looks like a whole nother
back
person
to being
now.
skinny and shit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
wouldn't
looks
be
like
surprised if
a whole nother person. Little alert, like
another one, brother. He literally remember back in the day running down the street with a gun in his hand. Yo, they're trying to kill me.
yeah, true.
He
But you know,
he said that.
Martin gained some weight though.
But he
No, he
lost all of
did.
it. He did, but he ain't got it no more. It's all gone.
Yeah, it's definitely gone now. Which is once again part of the problem. You know what I'm saying? I think they doing the good old bait and switch. Now, granted, Martin possibly could have went and what I'm saying, just went and got some surgery done. You know what I'm saying, fuck it. Now he's small again. But at the same time,
Cat Williams gaining weight though.
I'm sorry.
Cat Williams, he gaining weight.
Well, Cat Williams was gaining. You seen that from when he did the Club Shay Shay shit. You seen that he was gaining weight.
I seen it when he just did his new series.
Oh,
I
he
seen
just
it
did a
on.
new stand up.
Yeah, he just had it on. What was it? Netflix. Yeah.
Oh damn! Yeah, I got to get Netflix again. Then.
Yeah, he just did.
Mm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he got a new one out.
Yeah.
Daddy
Mhm.
did. Let me get an extra large, 6 sugars, 2 creams, apple fritter, and a Pepsi. Yeah.
Extra large,
Man's in the
6
drive-thru, son.
sugars, 2 creams. That's a
Hey
coffee
man,
drink for him. Extra
you're supposed
large.
to be listening to my
That's a
coffee
Dunkin'
morning, man.
Donut coffee drink for him. Extra
Hey, look.
large.
Huh. Don't expose the game, man. You're supposed to be all in my
6
order now.
sugars, 2
Don't expose
creams.
me, kids.
You exposed yourself when you said the order out for us all to hear it. What are we talking about?
Hey, you like that Harold's chicken I sent you earlier?
Yeah, it was good. I mean, yeah, it was good.
Make me
Food.
some
Yeah,
Becca's.
let's do it.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some Becca's pizza.
Burgers Pizza?
Oh, yeah. You know when we took
Go ahead
Jocelyn
up,
to her,
go ahead up Clock Tower and get that fried rice from over there. Go do
I
that.
just had Chinese rice yesterday. You don't remember the one I took and bought some for you when you was here? I just had that yesterday.
Can't remember what that place tastes like. I have to try it again when I get back up there.
No,
I like
I
fried
got
rice.
I gave you I got you the orange chicken before you left from that place.
Yeah, I want to try the fried rice though. You were saying they got some good fried rice.
Yeah, I had the fried rice yesterday.
Yeah, I wanna try the fried rice. That's what I want to try. But I don't think anything's gonna compare to Clock Tower's fried rice. That's actually that is like one of the few things that
I
I enjoy
wait.
when I come up there is being able to hit up food places that I don't have down here or I normally don't get to partake it because
I
it's not
know
local
for a
here.
fact. I know for a fact that once I go to New York, I'm going straight to the certain spots. I gotta go get me I'm gonna go get me that good slice from Grimaldi's. I'm gonna go get me some fucking stone pizza as well. I gotta go to a couple Jamaican spots out there, couple Trinidadian spots. I need chicken over rice, and I need fucking I need what's damn chicken over rice, and I need a chopped cheese. I need a little bit of everything. Like I'm gonna pig the fuck out when I go to New York. I know it. There's a guarantee. It's too much shit that I miss.
So you gonna gain some weight, huh?
I'm gonna fuck around and gain some weight accidentally, just trying to be overfed. Like
Hey,
I missed all of it.
what y'all think about this T.I. 50 Cent beef?
Oh man. I mean, from what I understand, it was they had something long standing for a minute. Um, from what It's claimed that T.I. said it's something based around, them supposed to having a versus battle, and
Right,
50 claiming that shit never was never gonna happen or whatever case. Like he dubbed the shit basically, and
right.
T.I. felt some type of way.
Then 50 gonna put T.I. wife out there, not knowing that she got kids, and knowing they gonna clap back on. You know what I'm saying?
I
But he wasn't
mean,
Yeah.
ready. King Harris was snapped on. You talked
I
about
didn't
that
I didn't
man,
see what he said. Oh
huh?
damn. Yeah. I didn't see what he said, but that's talking about that man mama crazy.
Yeah,
Or talking
he talked about Tiny like a dog. He put a post up right with Tiny right. So then
yeah.
he clapped back on dead mama. I'm like, damn. But 50 Cent started that war.
I mean,
You know,
yeah.
look. The whole family that came out and put a diss out. The two boys did, the T.I. did, and this boy ain't responded yet.
I
Only
mean,
thing he responded, only thing he responded to was the you ever seen that movie Atlanta with Big
yeah.
Boy in it? He had Big Boy face on him in the car in the truck, and the boy when he was coming out the store was T.I.'s son. That's the only thing he ever put out since he got this. But them boys
Yeah,
been
yeah.
dissing him, man.
I
They
did
been
see
dissing.
that.
So I didn't see
Yeah,
any
they
of
been
that.
dissing his ass.
I don't be keeping up with that jumble.
But
Uh,
50 Cent is a troll. So he get
Big
what he
time.
get, what he
yeah.
get. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? He got away. He got luckily with Big Meech. Big Meech didn't hurt his. You know what I'm saying with the stuff that he pulled on him. But I mean, T.I. and them they ain't playing with him.
No.
They came out with gloves off.
Yeah.
I mean,
They
in all
bite
honesty,
back.
I'm not really surprised. What I will say though, I will say I commend his older son. The
Yeah,
nigga he sat over there and seen all of this shit. He like, yo, I'm not getting involved. He's like, I'm keeping real. I don't really give a fuck. He's like, I don't really care. Like,
now
that's
his
not me.
older
That's not who
son
I
got
am.
involved. Now his older son made a song asking Miss Jackson from the grave, "What did you do to him? Why does he act like this?" Like, he made a cold ass song.
You talking about the older one, the one that played the guitar and shit?
Yeah, he made a good song too. They all came out.
Oh damn, that's
Huh.
crazy. I guess I gotta hear it. I guess because he
Yeah,
ain't give off that kind of energy. That's crazy. He got a diss song towards the nigga too. Oh shit.
yeah, yeah. They all
Man.
came out. You talking about the one with the dreadlocks, the oldest,
No,
the
no,
dread.
no, 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 no. I don't think he has. Well, what I seen, he didn't have
Yeah,
dreadlocks. Nigga had an afro.
he got dreads now.
He's oh shit. All right, nigga was on some Jimi Hendrix shit.
Yeah, he came out. Yeah, that's the way that music sound in the background, like some Jimi Hendrix shit that he came out with.
Oh yeah,
Oh
he
damn.
dropped it 3 days ago. It looks like
Yeah,
called Trapped.
Damn.
I just looked it up. Uh, Obviously we can't play it due to like possible copyright, so we won't be doing that. So we're gonna listen to it off record somewhere, and we'll probably talk about it again later.
Yeah. Usually I was gonna have to go.
hey, that's
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
if we could, we
this the
would.
first time I
Trust
seen.
us.
This the first time I seen the little troll quiet.
Little troll. Oh, what are you talking about?
50.
50 Cent.
Yeah,
He
He's probably
no.
already,
not quiet. He's probably calculating how he's gonna
they
address
made a,
it.
but
For
they made a
sure.
perfect. They made a perfect point. He only messed with the black brothers, man. Why he don't mess with the white folks, man? He only come out on his own people. Think about all the people he had beef with.
Well, I mean, I do know that 50 is a businessman, and he does know that controversy sells. So when it pertains to this situation, it could have been a long-standing beef that he made. You know what? Let's make it a little bit more interesting by, we drag it out X amount of years. We talk shit about each other, then we drop the verses and have everybody tune into it just so that way they can see what beef may or may not take off. and us doing this battle. We can make money doing that shit. Because 50 is definitely the type of motherfucker that will plan ahead. Like
I think
he
T.I. was
made
playing it, but you
nah,
got to
but
look at his sons and the way they snapping. He wasn't playing on T.I. and them. I don't think not to come out like that. Talking about the man dead mama like that.
see, but once again, there's certain things that we don't know could have been conversed in the background. So they could have
Right.
legit had this whole thing situated where it was, yo, like I said, we're gonna talk all the crazy records, we're gonna get everybody involved, we're gonna get and then we're gonna go from there. We're gonna drop these music, and then that's gonna make
Now look,
everybody.
look at that one cabinet about it under the air fryer. Look at that one cabinet. It's a big box there with the bulbs in it.
I was like, what? I'm like, hey, what are you talking about?
That little skinny. It's the little skinny cabinet under the sink. Yeah.
So, you know, some of those feuds
Yeah,
be fake as fuck though. Like they be staged just because they'll do it because it's a controversy and it's going to bring in money. Like I would not be surprised if like years down the line they came out like, yo, 50 Cent and Ja Rule were actually the best of friends. There was actually no real beef between them. They
Nah,
just, it
it's
was
big.
all propaganda just to keep
nah,
some shit
for a
going.
motherfucker to
N-
buy
It's
out your
big
whole
Nah,
enough.
front row,
but just
nah,
imagine though, like if that was like some real shit,
nah.
like they were both just all set and everything, and it was just a whole fucking front. Like that'd be
If
some
that's the
wild
case,
shit.
there would have been money made on Ja Rule's side. I don't think Ja Rule made any real money since, like, how compared to 50 Cent, there was
Right.
no real money made on Ja Rule's side. That shit was not done with the intention of making Ja Rule money. That shit made 50 money.
Yeah,
Hey,
because 50 got jumped on by Ja Rule boys in the club.
the long con, bro. Act like you ain't got shit, but still have actual real money.
That's true.
Man, but it would fundamentally rewrite one of the most iconic career altering standing feuds in hip hop history, pretty much, if you think about it, which would just blow everybody, just blow everything up. But that'd be hilarious. So I would laugh. I would absolutely laugh if they were actually legitimately friends and
Nah, they'll
they
never
both
be friends.
benefited from this secretly.
They'll never be
I
friends.
would laugh my ass off if there was a mutual beneficial thing for both of them secretly throughout this 26 years. Oh yeah, that would be fucking
I don't think
hilarious.
but I don't think that's gonna ever happen.
I know
I
it
think they,
wouldn't be. It's a what if, you know?
yeah, it could be a what if, but that's like saying
That's a stretch, but yeah.
it's like saying Jay Z and R. Kelly gonna be friends. It'll never happen. They hate
But
each other.
you know, there's always a possibility that they might band together as friends again. You never
Hell
know.
Nope.
no.
Yeah,
You
never.
Hell no.
never
But that
know.
man,
No,
yeah,
no, 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 no.
he paid for that. He paid for that
Aaliyah,
saving
for
Wild R.
Aaliyah's
Kelly.
death, for Aaliyah's death, hell no.
Nope.
R. Kelly was with
Nope.
Aaliyah. He ain't
Yep.
like that shit at
Right.
all. Nah, brother.
Right.
I don't think
Even Damon Dash don't fuck with Jay Z
you
like that.
exactly.
His
You're not
old
gonna
right
be
hand
cool.
man.
You're not gonna be cool with that nigga, and that's not gonna be your man if he killed the love of your life. Not gonna happen.
Yeah, because even Damon Dash got some kind of way he feel about Jay Z ass.
Yep.
And it was three of those brothers that came up together that started Rockefeller and all that. And Jay Z turned on him. Turned on him.
Yep. Fuck.
So now they go, and he tell you that in the interview. Jay Z tried to fuck his woman. He'll tell you that in the interview.
Yeah.
He was cool with R. Kelly because Aaliyah like leave it alone. So him and R. Kelly squashed they beef. But when it came to Jay Z, it was a different kind of feeling with that.
Yeah, that shit was like to the death, nigga. I'ma hate you.
Right. They felt some kind of way. They went different ways after that. Mm-mm.
Word.
Yeah.
Mm.
Jay-Z a bug though. That's like with this Tupac thing now they trying to say Suge Knight pulled the trigger on Tupac.
Yeah. And they saying Big U got Nipsey killed too.
Huh?
Yeah.
I'm like, shit, son.
Yeah.
Sometimes it doesn't
They
pay
say
to be a celebrity.
they say his wife has something to do with that. London, whatever her name is.
Oh, Laura London? You think so?
Yeah. Hey, she might have. Cause she was fine with Puff,
Mm.
and she brought him to Puff. And Nipsey was trying to do his own thing. And Puff was trying to get him. Nipsey was from the hood. He wasn't from the buds like what Puff was on. So it's really hard to tell. In that industry is a very tricky business. You got so much stuff going on in that industry, it's a shame.
No, that's for sure.
Just like they say, Big Meat ain't done 50 pulling that stuff. He just got to be chill right now because it's his status.
Mm.
He in the work when he's home.
Who?
Big Meech. He ain't done with 50 for pulling that stuff. You think he gonna let 50 get away with that shit? Hell no. Gonna be some repercussions.
And his ass back where he got out of.
I mean, the only thing is, if we compare money though, if we go band for band, money is 50 able to afford the kind of security that he would need to not have to worry about them niggas going forward.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
True.
So
But
I mean,
it's like him and Jay Prince, they into it too in Texas. 50 into it with a lot of people.
yeah. But once again,
I
though,
don't keep up with all that.
once again, though, it's the same thing being said that 50 having all that beef is just putting money in his pocket, though, because he knows
Yeah.
controversy is what's gonna make people
Pay attention to him. Yep.
And that attention is you know what I'm saying? That's money. That's currency. Attention is currency for sure. So if that's the case, and he got eyes on him even when he not making music, just from making controversy, it's up.
I'm surprised Eminem ain't stepped out and said something.
Why? He ain't got nothing to say. If no one's talking about him or anything like that, he don't step in anything.
You ain't got no reason to.
50
That don't mean shit.
Yeah,
If they ain't come directly for him, he ain't gonna say shit typically. Why?
50 can fight his own battles. He know that.
50 the police, y'all.
I think a lot of these motherfuckers got ties. I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of these people who pretend to be gangbangers, these niggas is all feds.
Right.
Yo, what's good, y'all?
No, you're over. You gotta do the math because I don't feel like doing it.
Niggas,
you gotta do the math.
Yeah.
You don't feel
What
like
up,
math in the day. What up,
Hell
bro?
no. My thing is just moving yarn from one place to another. After I'm done with that, my thing is playing a game. I do not do math right now. I just move shit.
Just move shit. That's it.
Move those numbers. Move those numbers. Move those numbers. Let's do a math. Move those numbers. You said you move shit? Move those numbers.
Oh, yeah. You know,
there you go. But yeah, man. All in all,
gotcha.
Nah, he's like, nah, you right. He's like, you right. Nah, but all in all, yeah, that shit is bananas though. Like I wouldn't be surprised if half of these motherfuckers turned out to be feds infiltrating this game to find out all these fucking Jeffrey Epsteins and shit like that. Because I mean, the fact that 50 knew and not only 50 knew, but also Cat knew. Like these motherfuckers was on time. What's her name? What's her name? What's her name? Um, damn, what's her name, man? That chick who was also out in she was out in Jay-Z.
Wendy?
Oh,
Nah.
I know who you're talking about, but I don't know her name though.
It's a big. She not big, but she thick.
Yeah, I know
I
who you're
forgot her
talking
name.
about though.
But yeah, she was calling that shit out for years. Like, oh yeah, Jay-Z and Diddy are these kind of ways, and it was like shit, bro. And after Diddy got caught up, she was, Jay-Z, you next, yada yada. I forgot her fucking name, son. She like brown skin with a mohawk. Well, last time I seen her, she had like a mohawk, or at least the side shave. But yeah, man, I'm not surprised. A lot of these motherfuckers, I don't think you can be as rich as them without doing some nefarious bullshit or taking some dark deals, my nigga. To keep it real with you, like you might be able to make some bread, but I think there's going to be a level where you're cut off at before you have to agree to be a part of some other shit or do some left field fuck shit for you to get to that level.
Yeah. True.
Honestly, that's probably why a lot of these motherfuckers is up in these lists, known to be fucking kids and shit like that, and eating babies and all this other wild shit. That's probably because of the fact of you gotta do this shit if you want to be down to shit, and then they got videos of you doing this shit as blackmail. That's just what that shit is. You gotta they gotta blackmail you and have something on you in order for you to be able to make it to this level. And
Yeah.
those not even the niggas who's really running shit either. That's the funny part. Those are
That's
the
your
motherfuckers who are
initiation. That's
those
your
the
initiation part.
puppet motherfuckers. Yeah, those the puppets. The motherfuckers who we talking about right now are all puppets still. For sure. Cause ain't no way somebody who's dumb enough. We got a fucking felon for a president, son. All
Right.
right.
I think
We
Master
got
P was the only one that didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? That like really
I
like
can
got
believe
his
that.
country.
He's
You know what I'm
he's one of the
saying?
only people whose name isn't tied up with smut.
Who?
Yeah. Snoop tied up in that shit too. Snoop be trying to, downplay that shit. Snoop tied in that shit too.
I wouldn't be
Said
You
surprised,
know.
Master
man.
P.
Yeah. Master P was the only one that really like took it from the mud. You know what I'm saying? And he surrounded himself with his own money, so they can't really fuck with him. Like when he even went to the record company, he made them give him a 50-50 split or 80-50, 80-20 split, some shit he did. You know? So he was the only one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
Some have it,
that's
some
just
don't.
facts on that. You know,
Mm.
I think if you take it from the mud and you take your own money and get up there, you ain't got to be a part of that little organization type stuff. And but if you're a
Nah.
real street dude, you ain't gonna be a part of it anyway. You're gonna be busting them in their heads when they
Even if
come to
you're
you.
even if you're not a real street dude, if you a man of integrity of any kind,
Right,
I think you gonna know. Hey, listen, I don't need to be a part of your club in
right.
order for me to make this or make some shit shake for myself.
I think Ice
But
Cube is
there's so many people who are so worried with being a part of the in crowd and shit like that that they willing to give up any and everything. It's like, yo, nah, brother, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not.
and
If that's not
Ice
meant for
Cube,
me, then that's not meant for me.
Ice Cube too. He wasn't a part of that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
nah, for sure. You could tell because even now, all the moves that he's been making, they've been trying to find a way to shut him down. Fucking NBA don't want him to have no part of they dollar whatsoever with the big three. But he's
Yeah.
doing his own.
Yeah,
and
but I mean, that's because he's making money and he doing it on his own. And they hate
yeah,
to see black brothers achieve. They want to keep you down on the lower level and sit here and want you to do the violent movies and the crime movies and this and that because that's what they put in our community. You
yeah.
know,
Don't. You gotta be the gangster cop. If you gonna
yeah,
be anything, you gotta be the gangster cop.
right.
Mhm.
Like they typecast the shit out of him because of what? Because of his background. That's
Right.
crazy. But
And I think don't give a care either.
Who?
say that one more time.
Huh?
Say that one more
What's
time. I ain't hear you.
oh boy Epps? Mike Epps. I think
Oh
he
yeah,
he
Michael.
don't care. Yeah, Mike Epps is a fool because he come out of Indiana, and I don't think he a part of that crowd either.
Mm,
Excuse me. I mean, I would hope not. I'm gonna say that. I would hope not.
Now, I
Um,
don't think he a part of that crowd. Mike Epps keep it real. He'll tell you, look, man, I was dope fiend, dope dealer, this, that, everything. He'll tell you just like his life story was.
no, no, for sure, for sure. You know what I'm saying? But that doesn't mean that. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people, like some of these people, were tied to some dark shit, and you would never expect them to be a part of the shit. And there's other
no.
people
That's
who decided, like the ones. Honestly, I think all the people who decided to take a step back, like genuinely take a step back, are the ones who's like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna take a part of that. I'm not gonna be down with that. I'm good. I'll be okay. Thank you so much. Like,
yeah, cause Oprah a part of that shit. Tyler Perry,
You can definitely tell by the ones who age differently in Hollywood, uh, generally speaking.
and these little YNs ain't a part of that. They can't get them little niggas to be a part of that.
nah,
They
they
independent, making
definitely
their own
They're
money.
gonna have their
they
own
can't
little thing soon
they
enough.
yeah they can't let them in there. Not now. They let them motherfuckers get some power or let them know what's going on at this particular point. Nah, nah,
Yeah, not the way that we are now.
nah. And then
Um,
not to mention with what comes with that shit, that initiation shit that them motherfuckers be doing, and how all of these motherfuckers somehow like they gotta be doing something gay or something weird, and you naturally aren't that way, but you know what, you'll do it for this, like that shit with Terry Crews. I think they tried to initiate him with that shit, and he was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Basically, and because they seen he wasn't cool with the shit and he wasn't down to let shit slide, they basically like, nah, we gonna shun him as well too, because he legit, because he didn't just stall off on that dude. That alone lets me know this motherfucker that did that is definitely a major player in Hollywood, if not money deals in general. He's a motherfucker who got bread, so he knew, all
one
right,
not
fuck,
to fuck up with.
yeah, he knew, I can't just go and punch this motherfucker in the face, because either he could get me killed or he could sue me and get me blacklisted, and I won't be able to feed my family no more. He couldn't fight that. He had to stop and think in that process. That time where he legitimately, and I'm pretty sure he was ready to ball up his fist and looked at the motherfucker and was like, fuck, if I hit him, I'm either dead, in jail, or I'm going back to the situation that I came from. So I can't do none of the above. The only thing I can do is just back off.
I don't even know how bad his
Back
situation was prior to that. I think he was a baseball player, right? He played in the league,
NFL. NFL.
NFL.
I believe. Yeah, I believe he was a football player. But it's like, yo, understanding that he you can't have that level of processing without a different level of couth. For you to analyze that situation in a millisecond to, all right, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this, fuck, I can only do this. When a motherfucker just disrespected you in front of your wife, ain't no way he, being a nigga who he was, didn't already assume, like, and think, yo, I should fucking slam this nigga on his neck right here, right now. I know for a fact that thought crossed his mind. Ain't no way it didn't. But knowing that he couldn't do that shit because of what comes after that.
Yeah, I
No.
mean that's tough.
Yeah.
That's tough.
That's not a situation I want to be in any way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna lie to you. Cause you grab my love and you a man doing that, you gotta go, bucko. Let alone the fact that you did it in front of my wife. Now I gotta do it. In my mind. But at the same time, I know if I'm in the situation, the career that he's in, or career level that he's in, doing these things in particular, taking care of nigga, it's no way he was like, yeah, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm a not only fuck it up for my family, but anybody else that I take care of as well. That shit is crazy. I would not wish that on anybody. I wish a motherfucker to have a Diddy party happen to him. Why? Because that was a choice. Oh, okay. I'll you later, man. You going to work? Mhm. Where? Hello?
I'm here.
Oh, let's say, damn, it's quiet. Oh, like,
No,
goddamn,
I,
bro.
I was thinking. My mind was back in my conspiracy shit, bro. I ain't gonna hold you.
What you think about?
No, I was talking about when you had came in. Hold on. Was talking about the ocean.
Ooh, yo, I seen a video, right?
Mm-hmm.
That showed, now could possibly be AI. Wouldn't be surprised. But a lot of people were commenting, oh, I seen this multiple times, being that they live by, by the spaceport. So I'm like, yo, shit, that's wild. In particular, what happened was a rocket was sent up, and what it looks like, it hit water and exploded. But the way it looked, like waves were rippling off of it,
Hmm.
which gives further more proof, like, yo, niggas ain't never make it to the moon, bro. Niggas was lying and shot that shit in Disney. Keep it real with you. That motherfucker shot that shit. That's what, yo, cause ain't no way you didn't decide, yeah, let's go dive down into the ocean. Seen some shit that terrified you and was like, we're never going back. We're gonna go up instead of going down. For sure. That's a guarantee what happen. Like, either that or fucking Aquaman is real. Or what's that nigga name? Johnson, Aquaman is real. Yeah. But
uh,
like, yo, motherfucking Atlanteans be down there and shit. You got Namor down there somewhere. Like, yo, I wouldn't be surprised.
no, so yeah, I was
Fucking
telling them.
Kukulkan. So
I was
who
telling
knows?
the listeners and the viewers that 80% of the water hasn't been undiscovered, right? And they have crushing pressure down there, crushing pressure. But there are creatures that live down there. And one of those creatures that live down there is like a humanoid type thing, and it decides to like, hey, I want to come to the surface now. So it comes to the surface, and now, mind you, it's no longer as deep in the deep ocean no more, near the, the center
Yeah.
where this crushing surface was. Now this motherfucker's
So
fast
strong as fuck.
and strong
Strong and fucking fast.
and massacres everything it
Hell
fucking
yeah.
sees just
It
because
has no
why
water
not?
resistance that I worry about.
Yeah, like why not?
Motherfuckers be
Let you find out
blasting
that
the
motherfucker can
surface.
breathe on land as well. Like you're fucking fucked. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah, nah, yeah.
what can
That
you
shit is
do?
over. It's over for you. Yeah, yeah.
That's
And imagine
that's a conspiracy
a
theory.
fucking this. Let's say 1,000,000 motherfuckers. Imagine 1,000,000 motherfuckers that's half of his strength that's coming up, but they still at least double the strength of a human, of a regular human. Like nigga, the human race is fucked.
Uh,
The
here
human
it
race
is.
would be fucked.
Over 80% of the Earth's ocean remains unmapped and detailed. The deepest point is the
Mariana Trench.
the Mariana Trench, over
Mhm.
1,000 times surface pressure, enough to crush submarines not built specifically for it. They found bioluminescent life forms down there, species that survive near boiling hypothermal vents, organisms that don't rely on sunlight. All right. So you already have organisms down there like that they've been able to spot. That doesn't mean that's all of them. That's just the ones they've been able to capture.
Imagine being able to build a structure that lives down there, right? And you are staying within that structure. How much time it would take for you to actually come out and be on some like Super Saiyan shit? Just from
uh,
training and like legit being in that atmosphere, you would have to go out every now and then, type shit. But you are able to withstand it because you have a suit, right? But you come back up to the surface without having that suit on after like say a year, and you have double the strength of a human.
that'd be dope.
Would that motherfucker be considered as a superhuman though at that point?
But I think that would fade after a period of time, because if you don't constantly submerge yourself in that type of environment where your body just naturally has to work in that condition, you're going to eventually gear back down to where everybody else is at, unless you just have the ability to naturally just go there periodically. If you don't have the ability to, go there periodically, you're gonna burn out and be back to a regular Joe, um, probably within the year
I
or
mean, but
two.
if you at that point, you would probably be able to train at a different kind of physical level and keep that or sustain that mass
In
and that
theory,
strength.
in
I'm just
theory,
saying.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you, in theory, if you could, then yeah, no problem. But if you can't, then I mean, like I said, you'd be right back where you're at.
I mean,
'Cause,
for
like,
the
how
ability.
do you train that heavily to prepare yourself uh for those
I mean,
conditions without the suit?
strongest man in the world right now, they pull fucking trucks and shit like that. So I'm pretty sure a
Y-
motherfucker who has double the strength of the world's strongest men
Yeah, but
and
you're talking
women
about someone wearing like a suit that allows them to put weight on
withstand the
them.
pressure of being
Yeah,
underneath water.
which would allow them to be able to move faster with, due to gravity and whatnot when they take this bad boy off when they're not in there. But after a
Right.
while, how do they train for them to be able to keep that speed, to be able to move that fast if they can't go back in there? Like,
Oh, I'm
what's
pretty sure. Listen, I guarantee you, if there's a will, if there's a way possible, I guarantee you the government has already attempted if they are not already trying that shit right now. I know there's somehow way they're definitely trying to make some kind of super soldier. Guaranteed, dog.
well,
Guaranteed.
I'm pretty sure everybody's trying to somewhere.
Now, with that
See who
same
would be
thing
the
being the
first to
case,
do it.
we have people doing superhuman feats already.
No, that's true.
So
That's true.
why wouldn't if they have some kind of enhancement or they like people who train naturally already are achieving these levels, so they have a way to be able to get beyond that point for sure. That has to be the case. Like you especially if you're testing you have scientists trying to create this particular individual. There's no way that if they found somebody who just happened to be like that, they're not gonna find everybody available to make the equipment necessary to get this motherfucker to stay in peak form.
Yeah.
If not, they will find a way. They will send that motherfucker back and then have him take another year off if needed and go from there. Or they'll find a way to enhance this motherfucker like through his blood. Whatever the fuck they do, they will find a way to replicate that without necessarily having to go through the same exact action. Guaranteed.
Mm. Would you sign up for that, Thad?
I
If someone was
probably
like,
would. I'm
if
not
someone
gonna
came
lie
to
to
you and
you.
was like, "Hey, we have an experiment right here. The only catch is you have to just sign away your life, like no more
You know what?
contact with your family as it is today."
Nah, nah,
You
nah,
got
nah,
it.
nah, 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 nah,
Because
nah.
you know
I
those
will say,
that's what those experiments be like though. Like 'cause, you know
yeah,
you're
nah,
pretty
I
much
get that.
government property. That you're top secret. And then if
At
there's a
that point, I
success,
will tell you
you
this.
know.
I'll tell you this, right? If I'm not doing anything else with my life and I happen to lose everybody, I lose everybody close to me, then I probably would take that deal. Because at that point, I really genuinely knowing I wouldn't give a fuck about anything at that point. If I lost everything, yo, sign me up. I'm there for it. Let's do it.
That would be the person I would not be taking. Me personally, someone who just lost everything. Absolutely not, because they have nothing to live for, nothing worth fighting for. That motherfucker's gonna snap when they get when they the ability.
No, no, no. Now, once again, it's not necessarily the case now because depending on how they treat that individual will determine how that person will move going forward. Like, and I
That's
don't mean
true.
like and not in a disrespectful way to anybody whatsoever that serves, but if they're on a he's a like not on a good little soldier type deal, but on a hey listen, you're still a human being. Granted, yeah, you're doing the shit. You might have obtained some wild left field shit, but we know who the fuck you are beforehand. So we
And we
not
know
Steve
who you
Rogers
are.
type deal. Steve Rogers type deal.
Mm.
Yeah, it's up. I'm with the shits like toilet paper. It's
Steve
gonna happen.
Rogers type deal. That'd be interesting.
Because I mean, what he did in particular that made them choose him for said thing for that serum that they recognized the kind of individual that he was, and that's why they was like, you know what, we're gonna fuck with him. He's gonna be the choice that we use. That's the one
Uh,
we want.
you know what I thought about? Yo, Pops, I ain't never asked you. If you could have a superpower, any superpower, um,
Yo, please don't say no weird shit. Yo, please.
what would your superpower be? And what would you use the superpower for? Is he still there? Yep, yep.
He might have he might have
Uh,
muted himself.
yeah, he probably did. That stepped away, didn't even realize it. Huh? Well, maybe we'll ask him
Yeah,
next time.
shit. We'll figure it out. We'll figure.
But I know we're supposed to be playing some 2K tonight at some point. Some
Yeah,
things.
Banks just pulled up to the party, so I mean, if anything, well, I know Discord is definitely where it's at better for that because I'm tired of my freedom of speech being taken, by
My
Xbox and shit.
my freedoms, yo. That was actually something I wanted to talk about too. That was a pretty wild thing, but
Oh
we
yeah,
can do that for a Wednesday episode.
yes. Well,
Maybe we can try to do this start this week if
I'm gonna
possible,
keep it a
our
band with you.
midweek
I know
episode.
I know I'll be
Uh,
at work.
damn,
I'll be able to pop in, mute myself, and whatnot. But
damn. I'm
I
gonna say
probably won't
we can do it
speak
this
as
week,
freely.
so that way March 11th we can kind of be ready for that episode or that collab, which you're probably working again. It's like, yo, we're back on Wednesdays. All right, great. And you're working again. Damn.
Yeah, I I negotiated not to have Sundays as a work day because that's what they kept trying to give me. Like, well, we'll put you in the morning. I'm like, no, don't put me on Sundays whatsoever. Give me any other day. And it was like, all
Yeah.
right, cool. Here go Wednesday. And I was, you sons of bitches. I told you I was doing Wednesday podcast. All right, cool.
Oh.
That's the way I'm gonna get my 3 days. I'm gonna take my 3 days, dog, at minimum, and then
Yeah, that makes
I'll
sense.
try to find some other shit. But
That's
I'm
fine.
also the person that they call whenever some shit is going like, hey, yeah, we need somebody filling. So I'll get extra time. I'm not really worried about that shit, but it's still a thing of, especially now, like with that bullshit that happened with my coworker yesterday.
Yeah.
Man, I know for a fact it's gonna be seen as oh nah. So yeah, if they get rid of anybody that holds a title, when it comes to Garrett, they probably gonna give it to somebody else because they've been there a little longer, well, much longer. But if they don't, and it's like they pay attention to character and shit like that, and they actually give a fuck, they'll give it to your boy.
Hell yeah, that's what I
They-
like to hear. I like to hear. Yo, give my boy a
Like,
promotion. Yeah.
real shit,
Whoever out there. Give him promotion. He's doing his damn thing. Yo, he's
real
coming
shit.
in. He's picking extra
Fucking
shifts.
I legit saved a coworker from getting dog
Top
shit
flight
slapped.
security in the
And
world, Greg.
but yo, listen, top flight,
Top
top
flight.
motherfucking flight,
Top
top
flight.
flight of security. You know what I'm saying?
Top
But
flight security.
yeah, like, and whole time I'm de-escalating the whole situation, and
Hmm.
I stopped legit what could have been a mean ass right hand, but at the same time the kid would have probably wound up hating black people forever if I like didn't help out or didn't step in over that way, whatever. Because that shit was crazy. Man's really sat over there and tried to come at the kid, and he kept clapping at him. He kept like, and the
Instigator.
kid is nah, like the kid is scared, like, and you can see like every time he clap, he jumps, and he's like child trauma. Like you could tell he's not a fighter, and that's not. It's not because like oh yeah anything, but like because of his image, but his energy. You know he's not a fighter, and not to mention his image as well. Young white kid, 6 something, but chubby. You know what I'm saying? Painted fingernails, dyed hair, glasses. Like
Oh,
really
he's the
soft
cool
spoken.
he's the cool
He's
kid
he's the
that would
chill. He's a
become
chill ass dude.
shooter if he was pushed enough and decided he
That's a
was fed up.
possibility. That's a strong possibility.
And what you did was a
And
strategical
honestly,
play.
I guess
I
so. I
am
guess
your
you could say that.
friend. If you decide to shoot this pitch up,
Hey, listen,
let me know to stay home. And it's
that's a
okay.
fact too.
Hey, it's okay. I won't tell them it was you. Because I
I didn't
wasn't
even
there.
see who the fuck was who. I ain't see nothing. I see nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. I'll tell you that much.
No,
I
but
know
no,
nothing.
that is actually sometimes what saves a situation. Like yeah, like someone kid like you know this kid's cool, like there's nothing wrong with this person. And then you just see them being picked on, but you know like something tells you like yo, if I don't do something, it's just not gonna be right. You know.
Yeah, not to
Uh,
mention, yeah, I mean, here's what pissed me off about that though, right? It's because like where I work for is basically it's a gated community, but it's predominantly wealthy. Like these houses start off at $250,000 and go up from there, and then they have a gated community inside of the gated community that's for the mansions and shit like that. So
yeah.
there's money there for sure. It's on a golf course. It's one of the main courses, like one of the main spots PGA go to as well, right? So
PGA?
it's definitely like people pay a lot of money to be there, but for that to be, you know how much money I pay to be here and shit like that is crazy. You that don't mean shit, dog. That don't determine if you're an asshole or not. Just because you got money doesn't make you doesn't make being an asshole okay. Just because I paid for this and that. This is a kid. You can tell this guy is not a he's not a grown ass man. You an older man, dude. Gray beard. This motherfucker goes and while he talking to him, I'm like, well, this is the situation. Da, da, da. This motherfucker put his hand up like, no, stop talking. I continue like, no. So this is why you can't, you don't understand why it's a problem because your side you see that your guest is there, but on our side it doesn't show up. And then the kid types up, see, look, she doesn't show up on our side. So that's all I was just trying to tell her, And she said she couldn't find it. So, and I'm like, hey, listen, you know, it's not a thing of the kid is trying to be an asshole to you. He didn't know. When that situation took place, it was his first day. Now, oh, well, he need to learn how to explain that shit then. Mind you, I'm keep taking steps forward. The kid steps back inside of the fucking like inside the guard shack. So as I'm walking closer to him, he recognized the kid's inside, so he goes and gets back in his car. And my replacement coworker is in the car behind, so she's like, "Yo, what the fuck just took place?" So
Hmm.
as he's pulling off, he, yo, man, yeah, he need to learn the protocols, then, man. He need to learn how to do. You need to teach him something, then, man. Cause what the fuck? I don't have a problem with nobody else. It's just him. He's like, "Sir, if you do have an issue, you can take it up with these people." And he's like, "Yeah, man, shut the fuck up." I was like, "God damn." It's just like that. But the kid goes inside, he starts crying and shit, and he's like, "Yeah, it just brought back childhood trauma and yada." I'm like, "Yo, listen, I get it, but here's what you have to do at this point, my nigga. You gotta get yourself involved in some form of combat classes and learn how to protect yourself and go from there. Because if you are always afraid to fight." And you don't know if you can beat somebody or not, you need to get that confidence. And you don't know how much you can fight till you learn how to fight, my nigga. So learn how to fight.
Yeah.
Hopefully he take the word and like, yo, fuck all this other shit that I was trying to do. No, nigga, go do this shit and get it done. Nigga, fuck. Hell, I'm about to go I want to go get involved in boxing just so I can get my body back right. Make sure I can throw my punches correctly. Well, I
Heat.
might just go back to MMA as well too.
See the
Get
heat
my
pulled up. If you're trying, I don't know if you can hear from if you're on the Xbox. I don't
oh
know
shit, yeah.
if you're in the Xbox, you probably don't have an option to raise your hand. I don't even know if you can hear. Um, But like if you're like from a phone or something like that, you have an option at the bottom of your screen where you can pop a thing down to raise your hand, and I can pull you up or like send you an invite to pop up. This is the podcast format. We had already started this one up. I would have knew you were gonna be pulling up, but actually popped up in the other one. Um, but where? No, we can't. So we can't hear you in this format unless you are on the stage. So you're considered an audience member right now. And the only way to
Peter, we need you to get on your
Oh.
phone. Get on your phone, Peter.
let me see.
Get on your phone, Peter. Oh, yo, shout out to homegirl. Know what I'm saying? She gave me this minute ago.
There we go. And now you just got to accept that, Peter. The homegirl.
Yeah.
Is that how you're gonna be?
Used to.
Is that how you're gonna be streaming moving forward when you get your computer?
Oh, like this? Balaclava on type shit. Know what I'm
do
saying?
you see
Niggas want to call
the
this balaclava, nigga. Yeah.
Peter? You got the I think now after I hit accept, you have to go back and hit accept. How does it work? That you've done this before.
Uh, yeah. You request to speak. Open stage. Yeah, he would have to request to speak.
He's requested. I've accepted already.
Oh, what the
But
hell?
he has to do something else, doesn't he? Oh, there you
There
go.
you go. Nah, he's
There you
good
go.
now. It just took a minute. Peter. What up,
What's
though?
going on, bro? Probably mute it.
I'm gonna go get my hair done too. I need this shit bad. I've been going. I think it's been 6 months since I got my hair done. Keep it real.
Can't hear Peter.
Uh, Pete, you got to put it on speaker as well in order for or connected to like if you playing through Bluetooth. You're going through Bluetooth, I mean.
He might not be talking though.
Nah, you got to slide the very bottom up though, and then that'll show you change audio option output. Excuse me, change audio output, and then from there you can go from there. But
No?
otherwise, you'll be hearing.
Oh well, he just muted himself and unmuted him. So
Yeah, no, he that's. Yeah, hold on, let me see.
I haven't tried it from
Slide
my
from.
phone myself yet. I don't even know how difficult it is to use from the phone yet myself. I'll have to do it one day.
Because otherwise, it's gonna come through his headset, like from if you putting the phone to your face.
Mm. Oh, so he needs to turn it to like a speaker.
Yeah. So either a speaker or if he's listening or talking through his headset, then he has to put it onto his headset. It won't automatically put it on just because you have it connected. It's fucking
Ah,
weird. Like it makes it go through the phone directly, then speaker, then your audio, like your other audio outputs. Like they're all individual
there.
type shit. Is weird.
Hold on, Peter. What? Hold on, everybody. Hold on. I'm just gonna move us real quick. That way Peter can
Speak freely.
Yeah. Uh,
Yes. I gotta go get me a FRT for my pistola. Shout out to the two-way people out here, know what I'm saying? Shout out to the two-way believers. Yeah.
let's see.
If you're a supporter of two-way, I fucks with you.
All
Heavy.
right. I'm gonna just move us to the podcast crew here in a second. I'm gonna move my dad there. I'm gonna move Peter there. I'm gonna move Thad there. And I'm gonna move myself there. But before I move myself there, I'm gonna close this one out. Join us. All right.
Alrighty.
And then
Alright,
I'll do this. Pop that out.
Hello?
Yo,
Hello?
Yo.
what
Okay,
up, Pete?
nothing much. I just switched back to my Xbox because I wasn't able to hear anything.
There we go.
Oh yeah,
I'll do
so
that.
when you on your phone, you would have to slide up from the bottom. Anytime you're doing a podcast stage, you slide up from the bottom, and then you change audio output and tell you whatever it is, because otherwise it'll come through like if you got the phone to your ear type shit.
Yeah. You gotta put it on
Yeah,
speaker.
I tried that, but nothing worked.
Oh damn.
Oh, that's fine.
Mm.
Just pop back in here. That's not a problem.
Word.
About to end the podcast anyway here in a second. Yo, Pops. We
But
asked you a question, but we couldn't hear anything you were saying, so we had to
I
ask you
said that what? My super strength?
about your super
Oh,
I
you
be
want super strength?
superpower. You want super strength? You said if
um
you
no superpower. Well, I already got
Yeah.
that. Like when I died at 10, I was walking with your granddaddy and came back. They brought me back. I can see stuff before it happened a lot of times. It's scary, but I can see it.
what's that? Clairvoyance? Is that what-
Premonitions.
Premonitions?
Yeah.
Yeah. I see that a
Yeah.
lot.
I've had that as well. I have that as well. Like that's funny as shit.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Do
and
you
it's
have
scary
them?
sometimes.
Do you have them when you sleep, or do you have them like while
I could
you're
be looking
in?
at somebody and know exactly what they're about to do.
Mm, the,
Hmm.
that's different.
Ever since I was like 10 years old.
What about you, Pete?
Um,
I've asked you this
if I had
before.
superpowers, I would want to be rich like Batman. Yeah, it's my superpower.
Being rich.
Yeah, being rich like Batman.
Yeah, rich is a superpower. I can't even lie.
Yeah, I wish I could.
You
You know what
explain
I
rich?
wish I could do? Talk to the spirits and tell them to bring me the money out the bank. Bring it to my house.
Talk to the spirits and tell them to rob the bank would be wild though.
So
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
and bring the money to the
two
house.
abilities I'd have: the speed of the Flash, right? If I could have that, I'd be golden. But if not, just the ability, just anytime I pulled my hand in my pocket, pulled out, and I needed money for anything, I would pull out the exact amount that I need, no matter what. So I would always have the exact amount of money for anything I need,
Oh shit, man, we have the same superpower.
and that'd be fucking great. It's like,
Yo,
fucking,
Pete,
just
I'm fucking with
imagine you're
you,
gonna
son.
buy a car, like I
They
want
say, oh
this
yeah,
car
the
here,
same
all the bells and
car.
whistles. Like, all right, it's gonna be
Holy
this
shit,
much.
man.
Will the
Crazy.
cashier's check work? Yeah, it'll work. All right, pull out fucking cashier's check immediately with the full amount on there, already ready to go.
Yeah,
Like, fucking, come
that
on.
would be wild.
So that
No,
Everybody
you
might
can't
as
buy
well.
that car
superpower,
outright.
but
Why
Bruce
not?
Willis
I'm
too.
rich. Why can't I? I'm rich.
Yeah. Prove that I'm not rich. Where'd you get all this money from? Does it really matter? Does it?
Not gonna lie to
It's
you.
it's legal.
Ability to adapt, nigga. Ability to adapt.
I don't know, man.
That's
They
it.
killed him off. They killed him off in that fucking movie.
That don't count, bro.
I don't know if I want that
That was just
ability. They made him
that was
die.
some racist shit. That was some
They,
racial shit, man. That was them being racist. You can't kill off
they,
the strongest one that's there currently. And no, he's gonna die to
they made our
a
boy
white
die.
man putting something in his mouth. I bet.
They made our
I
boy die,
fucking bet.
bro. That's all I
Yeah,
gotta
no,
say.
they violated Darwin for sure.
If he didn't die, he wouldn't be able to reincarnate as Mr. Terrific, though.
That's true too. That's true too. But we needed him as Darwin. All right.
They did him bogus.
We needed him. We needed him as
They
Darwin.
did him bogus.
And real shit. If there is a clause in the DC contract that he can't work with Marvel, then that will suck. But if they can bring him back as Darwin, that would be fucking awesome.
What for a crossover for their Secret Wars? There's always a possibility that they may let him do that, for that Secret Avengers Secret War movie, because they're supposed to be
Yeah,
bringing
Secret
back
War is gonna be crazy. It's
a
gonna be like
lot
the
of fucking
biggest crossover.
characters. Yeah, there's always a possibility because they're supposed to be fixing some of the things they had done wrong or some of the things they've been wanting to fix that they couldn't fix from the start. So
Yeah,
it'd be interesting. I was actually thinking
Doctor
about the
Doom thinks he's
fucking
gonna win, and then a
the,
portal opens up, and out of the portal comes Don Toretto in his Charger.
Fucking dope.
I was thinking of the
And then
timeline
the
of that
Charger
fucking shit
transforms
too.
into Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime. They're supposed to be doing another one of those movies. Yeah.
Yo, could you imagine though if they did do some dumb shit like that? On some Ready Player One type shit?
Oh God, friends.
They're doing a Ready Player 2 or whatever it is, a number 2. They're supposed to be making a number 2, if I'm not mistaken. That should be interesting. I don't know what
That'd
route
be
they're gonna
dope.
go with it, but that was
I
good.
mean, yeah, the guy took over the Oasis. Like, what? What do
They're
you
dead
do?
ass making games like that now. Like, if you think about it, Where Winds Meet is kind of a game like that.
Brother, I'm gonna keep it real with you. There's a reason why I'm looking forward to getting this PC more than anything. It's specifically because I want to build something like the Oasis myself, my nigga. If not with y'all niggas, like real shit. Like niggas can create. I really feel like we can create something specifically that gamers would want to be in, and
Yeah,
from that point, adaptability towards other shit, work related. Fuck yeah, and then make it not expensive for everybody else to be able to obtain it. Niggas would make enough bread just off of that shit. Niggas don't need to make. I'm sorry. I personally am not. If I do make it to billions of dollars, it's not gonna be from nefarious bullshit. And I promise you, we nigga, people getting taken care of, and not
it's not gonna be for nefarious bullshit.
Nah,
I get
it's
that.
definitely not.
I'm with that.
Like, but I'm definitely motherfuckers getting taken care of. Especially, yo, I know you need it. You good. I'm take care of you. I'm gonna fix a lot of bullshit, nigga. My money, they gonna kill me because I want to fix a lot of bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You're gonna hire enough people. You're gonna start your own agency to uncover the Epstein files.
Nah, brother. I ain't worried about
Oh,
that C5.
he's not gonna do that. Oh,
If they gonna
because you're
actually,
in it. That's why.
I guess so. I'll tell you what though. I'll tell you what though. Excuse me. I'll tell you what. When it comes down to how I personally would move, I would not be trying to be cool with all the other. I gotta be down with all the other billionaires. Nah, I'm good, brother. I'm gonna shut in anyway. I keep it real with you. I'd be exactly like just like the creator, nigga. I'd be a fucking shut-in. Not the selling out or making my voice sound over his parts. I don't know what's up with niggas doing that shit. That's crazy. But
Doing what?
nigga, taking complete control over something that you and your people built together. I don't understand why that's always the premise.
Mm.
Huh?
Like, I'm gonna force you to sign over your rights. Oh, okay. Well, all right.
And it always be the ones that
That's fucked up.
don't make the, I guess, the company really last, or they're not the best of the company. They think they're the best, and they're like, all right, you're pushing me out. You realize when you push me out, this company's gonna fold. Like, no, we can do this without you. All right, all right. As soon as you go out, fucking shit starts to tank, and they're like, why is it tanking so much? And you made this company with a group, and you pushed them out. You thought you could do this alone.
You remove the heart and you remove the heart and you input a fucking engine or a cog, my nigga. It's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same.
That's what happens.
Like for instance, look at JRE, my nigga. JRE is not the same kind of podcast that it used to be.
JRE.
Like once he started making Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan. His podcast isn't the same now. It used to be something fire. Like it had integrity and all of that. Like now it became a thing of all my billionaire friends come onto the podcast and yeah, we're not gonna talk about none of the shit that they might be wrapped up in. We're gonna just talk about anything else, because that guy tricked a lot of people. Like that, come on, bro. Motherfuckers was on that island. Motherfuckers was doing shit. But instead of you calling motherfuckers out like you would have back in the day, no, bro, no, we're friends.
Check the list. Was he on the list? If he was on the list, then
I thought you weren't worried about that. Then.
I'm just saying. Shit like that. The integrity part is what I'm speaking on.
Yeah.
That's what I'm speaking of.
True.
The integrity, not necessarily the fact of the motherfucker being on the list, but it's the fact that you going from being, hey, this is who the fuck I am, and I'll never sell out to, yeah, you know what? I'm going to just say fuck it. I'm not gonna actually drop the questions that I normally would have posed beforehand, and get in your ass about what the fuck you was doing, hanging out with motherfuckers after you know that they was convicted of doing that said crime.
Yeah.
Why were you on that island hanging out and having lunch with motherfuckers? That's the questions I would ask. That's the questions I would ask. All right, why were you on that island?
Mm-hmm.
You knew what he was into. You knew what he did. Why were you there? Oh, it's starting to rain. Yeah.
The Clintons had to testify on that shit.
Who? Who just said?
Said the Clintons had to testify on that.
I don't keep up with any of that stuff, to be honest. But
I mean, I'm gonna keep it real. It doesn't necessarily affect me, but I will say, all in all, the reason why they literally don't want to release who the fuck is there because it would quote unquote tank the government. That's the problem that y'all niggas got to deal with. Y'all got to go to jail for y'all crimes.
Sounds like a you problem, honestly.
Yeah, they need to go to jail for their crimes. So what? Fuck them. Put people in there that's going to actually give a fuck about people that can't just be bought. That's why y'all don't want to do that.
Oops.
Y'all don't want to drop that because then the actual country will turn to a country of the people and not what the fuck it was working out for your progress. What's going to line your pockets.
Yep.
That's true.
Fuck them all, man. Fuck them all.
That's true, because we got a president that's a rapist, a felon. Man.
Mm-hmm. They need to put them motherfuckers under the jail. under the sea.
See, they got to get rid of some of them
All that.
old crappy ass senators that's been in there for years out of office. I think a senator can do more than like 8 years like a president, and they got to go. And the congressman.
I get it. It should be a cutoff age after a certain time frame as well too.
Yeah, because
Because if you only gonna vote with their interest, no, there's motherfuckers who's voting with their interest from that and their interest line from back in the 50s and shit like that.
right.
No,
You'll never
and
get nothing.
and what their great grandparents was you know what I'm saying coming from. That's what
Right.
that's what they agree with, and that's what they vote on. Nah, put other motherfuckers in there.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. There should be a cutoff age after you might be able to serve past like a certain amount of time, but after a certain age, you got to go, and you might be able to pick who the fuck you nominate for said role and all that. Cool, and that's up to the people.
Right. It should be 8 years and that's it for any politics.
I get it. Shit, if they want to do it
That's
right,
probably
they
definitely how
make
they
it like
feel.
jury duty.
Well, with the House or Senate or something like that. I think it's the House. People just be
They need to make it.
there
Listen, if
forever.
that's the case, do it the same way they do jury duty. You got a mandatory year, 2 years, 4 years as a senator,
Even
and
with
at
the
some
Supreme
point in time in your life.
even
But you
with
got
the
to have
Supreme
these
Court,
I
qualifications.
don't know about all that. I don't know if you make it mandatory for everybody.
Court,
Oh,
Mandatory.
that's
well,
For
slow down
everybody.
there.
same way.
Slow
Isn't that
down.
basically
Every,
just the
Hey,
draft?
hey, listen, I'm just saying, it's
I,
other ways that shit can be done as well. I'm just saying, it could be like I
I
said, based upon
Supreme
who
Court,
is voted in, 100%. It could be based
I,
upon qualifications set like how it kind of is now. But at the same time frame, yes, it should be a cutoff age as well as or a time limit of years served consecutively. For sure. I can agree with that.
mm-hmm.
I think that wouldn't be bad at all. And if anything, that might allow us to see, okay, well, is this person progressive enough to put in another position? Could they serve another 8 years later on down the line? Maybe that could be something that could be discussed and all of that, whatever the case. But especially depending on their performance and what they also voted on and how it progressed the country going since their time being in office. Did it
Yeah,
help tank or did it help grow the nation? Shit like that. There's different ways that shit can be done entirely, but yet and still people will choose to be lining their own fucking pockets and voting for their interests only, and only going to keep the motherfuckers in there because they going to keep the ideals that they greats uh felt like was what was important back in their time when we had segregated fountains and shit like that, and they was like, man, listen, fuck all
yeah.
that, fuck all that.
I believe you're right on that. Even the Supreme Court should be 8 years. Get a different opinion.
Hmm? Yeah. No one should be able to
Baby, you can't come up
hold a
this way.
position for the rest of their life.
But they shouldn't.
Their
Because some of them
views or
stuck in there
opinions might differ or
time.
stray at some point. You could be living on the finger of a very bad person. Hmm. Yeah.
Times have changed. So I think all of them, even judges, everything should be 8 years.
Yeah, that'll be wild.
Yeah. But it'll be fair. You get some fresh blood in there.
8 years.
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah.
I mean, once again, I think that should go based upon your performance and not necessarily. See, a lot of these judges and whatnot, they get paid from the more people that they send to prison and whatnot as well. So their interests are aligned towards, hey, let's turn over these convictions, get these prisons filled up. I might get a couple dollars from it. I get a certain level of carte blanche. Being a judge, I don't have to worry about shit when it come down to these cops like that.
Right.
Unless you happen to be one of them judges that are not able, as you're not able to be bought, you're gonna judge fairly type shit. Then they might wind up giving you a hard time because you might look over certain shit and say, you know what, nah, I can't allow you to lock this man up because you did X, Y, Z. It's proven that you planted this shit. So we can't do that. You might become a target.
Yeah. You're right.
No. We got a lot of shit to talk
Well, I
about
think
next week.
Yeah, we
We got a
do.
lot of shit to
Yeah.
talk about. We got a lot of shit to talk about. I'm telling you. These next
Mhm.
coming episodes gonna be fire. Y'all need to make sure y'all ready for it.
Gonna be extra fire.
Mhm.
Tune in. Y'all gotta tune in, get the live shit. Y'all don't understand. Matter of fact, soon come. Everything gonna be live now. Now you ain't gotta worry about you to see your face. You get to see the face at all times. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different. It's gonna be a whole
Yeah.
different kind of situation soon. Need y'all to make sure y'all start popping in more than normal. All right.
Oh,
Right.
we're gonna have him out there deep, deep in the PC realm. He's still gonna
L
be
to
on
the
the
Z.
console realm, but he's gonna be deep in that
Maybe.
PC realm. It's gonna be
Maybe.
deep.
I might be on console. It depends on what, if the game don't come out on PC, then I might have to go back to, you know what I'm saying? But
There's some games
I
that
don't
don't
know.
do cross progression properly that you're gonna end up playing. I can't tell you though.
No,
You
I
will get
get it.
used to using your PlayStation controller more on the PC than your Xbox. I'll tell you that. But that's another time
I
for another
mean, I
day.
don't mind that. It's more features. It's more shit that you can map out to it as well. So I get
That's
that, and
true.
I wouldn't mind that.
That's true. That's very much true.
Not to mention, I did buy that Elite controller for a reason. Nigga. I got the Elite controller, but I also got that what's that Edge, that DualSense Edge shit, and
Yep.
that shit. I do like that controller more. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like the way that one feel a whole lot more. But yeah, Xbox been on some bullshit.
Huh?
So
Huh? Huh?
count your fucking days, Xbox. Count your fucking days.
But on that note, thank you guys for tuning in to the pod. Like always, we're here every Sunday, unless otherwise. Been told otherwise, and we are starting up these weekly episodes. Coming up this week, we're gonna have this episode one way or another. And then March 11th, we're doing a collab episode with Reptar and Herc Brew. That should be fun. We're looking forward to that. And yeah, we'll keep it short and sweet. Like always, you can find our boy Inu, Ego at
Why you call
uh,
Eno for? Like
Eno
anyone
Ego at
what from North?
at Twitch, and you can same thing on Instagram, Twitter. No, not on Twitter right now. TikTok,
No. But definitely
TikTok,
TikTok.
or did you switch it on TikTok too?
I think so. I think I did. I believe I did.
I think he did. I'm
I
not
think so.
100% sure. He changes
I
his
believe so.
his his username quite a bit for me.
Yeah, I know. No, but
But he's
I'm
going strong
sticking
with
with
this
Eno.
one. He's
I'm
going strong
sticking
with
with
this one.
Ego.
So, uh, and my boy Peter, who is currently working on some scripts, and uh, hopefully he'll grace us with some information for you guys, and hopefully someone will be reaching out to try to connect with him. That'd be great. And then my pops, if you're in the Chicago area and you need some tow services, you can hit him up at Leafs Recovery. His number for that, I don't know what number he uses for that, but
773-367-7206. And
when
if
he
you're
just
single and you're ready to mingle, call that number too.
Yeah.
I guess what he said.
Yeah, yeah.
I have no comments for for
You should have comment. You married man. You can't comment on me. I'm single.
yeah,
Yeah.
again, no comment. Um
What a hater.
yeah. So thanks for
Hey.
tuning in. Until next time.
As always, peace, niggas.
Peace. Be with you.
All right, stream. Thanks for pulling in. I'll probably be back with some like gameplay later on. We will see. But if not, you guys can catch me for usual Mondays, Tuesdays, Fridays, Saturdays, for the nightly gaming sessions. And we're probably gonna pick up sometimes throughout the week, throughout the day. We'll play by ear. And I look forward for that midweek episode for the pod. And for the official episode date, March 11th. Time for that date to be determined, but I think it's like 8 o'clock. We'll find out. We'll let you know. Yeah. Till next time, you guys stay frosty.